Okay, I'm going to show you how to do duplicate stitch to correct both this stitch and this stitch all the way around in these 2 rows so that this place where the cowl was seamed matches exactly every other spot. So we're going to have to turn this stitch yellow and these stitches white, and I'm going to start with the yellow stitches. I've cut a length of the yarn just about 3 times the circumference of the tube, and I'm going to go in through this little edge where the seams began. It's a tiny bit wonky right there. It doesn't matter, it's where it's folded over, and we're going to want to come out through the center of this yellow stitch atop that triangle. Pull the yarn through till we have a tail around 4 inches long. And now we're going to start mimicking the path of this stitch by going through a stitch above. We've created one leg of that stitch. And then we're going to go into a stitch below and all the way over and through to come out the center of the stitch atop the next triangle. Here, let me pull this back a second to show you something. Now when we do this, we want to be certain we're not accidentally piercing through the back of the cowl, so that this float is going to be totally hidden within the cowl. Pull this, but we want to leave it plenty loose enough so we don't get any bunching. And now that stitch has been totally covered up, and we'll do the same exact thing for this stitch. Follow this path of the stitch by first going through up here, then down through the center of the stitch, row below, over to the next stitch. Second leg of that stitch. And we've covered up that white stitch, made it yellow. Show you one final time. Okay, and just do that all the way around till we're going to come out right where we started. Alright, now at the end here you can choose to secure this however exactly you want. Like I said, this spot's a tiny bit wonky because of being the start of the seam. But I just had it coming out the same hole it started at. I'm gonna follow the path of a stitch. And meet back here. This. And all I'm gonna do is tie a little square knot. both ends. Thread both ends through the tapestry needle. And then right where this is coming from, just poke it in. It doesn't matter where, just get somewhere far away so you can pull those ends in. Pull the ends through. Make sure that pulled that knot in there so you can't see it anymore. And then just that's invisible in there. All right, now we're going to repeat this exact same process in white. So now this is the stitch we're going to be covering over and following the path of. All right, there's our first stitch. There's our second stitch. So now we have the two stitches that have been duplicate knit, this one and this one, right on top of each other. And now this corner where these triangles meet is exactly identical to all the others. And again, you just continue that around. When you get to the ends, do same process or whatever you prefer. You can also, to deal with the ends, you can just take the end and duplicate stitch over a couple other white stitches and then tuck it back in. And then you're gonna have a quite invisible seam. There you have it.